Are you ready to start? Okay, come on, are you ready to start? All right, this is Appy Hour. Let's show some apps. So these are some apps that I cannot live without. I use them all the time. And the first one is Procreate, and a kind of crazy name, but this app, since we last have been at Q, I have become an author, and I've authored my entire book all in Procreate. So let's just look at some educational ones. So this is just pull up some of those. This is a note-taking app, so if you've ever seen sketchnoting, all my sketch notes are done in Procreate. What I love about this app is it's done in layers. So everything that I've done, all my drawings are done in layers. So if you have kids that really like art, it's a fantastic art tool, but it's a great note-taking tool. And this is something I love about it, is it takes all of these notes and I can share them. I'm gonna export this one as a video. So it has actually saved all of my drawings, every sketch that I did in my photos. And check this out. You can actually see how the whole thing was sketched out. So you can actually watch from beginning to end. So if you do have kids that are artists, you can watch them draw the whole sketch. And as they're taking notes in class, you can watch the whole sketch from them taking notes. So that is Procreate, my favorite. This is my favorite app. All right, Macy, take it away.
GarageBand. How many of you have used GarageBand before? Right? It's awesome.
How many of you have never used GarageBand? Oh, you're gonna start using it now. You're gonna start using it. Free app.
Yeah, it's free if you have an iPad. GarageBand is great not only if you are a music user, but if you know nothing about instruments. GarageBand makes music composition super, super simple and easy. It's based on loops, or if you're more creative, I play 12 different instruments. If you're more musical like me, you can actually create your own songs using the different sounds in there, so you can actually play a piano. You can hook up this awesome thing called an Ion guitar to it. It hooks through the power slot, and it turns your
iPad actually into a usable guitar. So it actually has neck action on it, where you can actually play your guitar from the neck or from the machine. I will tell you what I also use GarageBand for is literacy. So we have any literacy coaches or literacy teachers in here? What is fabulous about GarageBand for literacy is it gives you an audio track, so the kids can actually see what their voice looks like. They're actually looking at what audio looks like. And when they read their book once, you can see how long it is. And when we want to check for fluency, we want them to read a little bit faster. They can read it a second time, and hopefully that line has shortened up so they can actually visually see how they're reading faster. They can also edit out ums or dead spaces or all of those things within GarageBand and then produce a podcast or an audio recording. We do our older kids make audio recordings for our younger students. Fabulous tool. If you don't use GarageBand, it's not only for music, it's also I use it for every subject area. We're gonna be teaching a class on GarageBand on Saturday. So if you wanna learn more about GarageBand, come back on Saturday for that one. Google Docs. Anybody here not a Google Docs user? I love it. Google Docs, this is an app I cannot live without. This is, if you obviously you know about Google Docs, you can share all those documents out with each other, and you have the ability to collaborate. And that piece of collaboration is really crucial.
Book Creator. So my mother has been taking all these sketch notes. Now what's she gonna do with them? Well, if you have the Book Creator app, you can actually create a book out of them. So these are all of the notes that she's taken, and she's now imported them into Book Creator, and now has been able to publish a digital book that goes on the iTunes store.
Yeah, so when kids are publishing books, they can write, they can put text in, they can put audio, but then they can publish out to iBooks. So they can actually publish their own books within the classroom. So it's a great tool for the classroom.
Dropbox is amazing if you need to get something from point A to point B, especially if you're not in the same room, instead of emailing it. If you're trying to upload a very, very large file, sometimes email is not the best way to go. That's when Dropbox comes in handy. So if you're trying to send things that are more than 20 megabytes or whatever big is to you. You put it in Dropbox, and it is much faster to export it that way. It doesn't take forever to open up that email. You send them a link to the Dropbox link,
Yep.
and they can open it up. And
Anybody
open up the
here
file.
never used Pinterest? How many of you are rapid Pinterest users? Pinterest is one of those apps that teachers you should all have an account and start pinning. You can look up any lesson plan ideas. Not just lesson plans, you can look up cooking and all kinds of stuff, but Pinterest is a fantastic tool.
And you can also be collaborative in it. So I've added the other teachers at my school to my Pinterest board. So when we were planning our science fair, they could all pin ideas to that science fair board.
Okay, Cloud Art, you want to take this one? So Cloud Art, you can create clouds. You've all seen Wordle or Tagxedo. This is similar. You can create clouds of words. I'll tell you how we use this. So at the beginning of the school year, all of the students and the teachers create a word cloud for themselves, all the stuff that they do, and we post them all over the school, but without your name. The name goes on the bottom, so as you're walking around the school, like, who plays the bass guitar? What? I didn't know. So you can look and see their who's doing what. Another way is our teacher's manuals are all online, so I just highlight the whole text from the first chapter of the teacher's manual, throw it into Wordle or into the cloud, and create a cloud out of it and have the kids guess, what do you think that we're going to be talking about based on the words that are in the teacher's manual. I'll give you one more activity with this one, is if you take the cloud, fold a paper in half, show the kids the cloud, and you give them 3 things that they know about this and 3 questions that they have. So we did I Have a Dream, put the whole text in that word cloud and had the kids write 3 things that they already knew based on the words that they saw and any questions that they have based on those words that they saw.
iMovie is a great, easy movie making app. So it's produced by Apple, and you can put text, video all on your iPad, or you can also use this on your computer. And super easy way to create a movie. They also have templates, so you can create little trailers, 30-second trailers, where you have this scene, they say take a 5-second video, you take a 5-second video, and then it automatically puts your video into that template. So at the end of 2 minutes of working on it, you have an awesome template.
What
trailer.
I love about these trailers, you can use them for book trailers, for books that you're reading, upcoming events, but it already puts exactly the shot list that the kids need. It will say, we need a close-up. Don't worry about the time on it. It will say we need 3 seconds or 0.3 of a second on this shot. Have the kids just shoot all of those shots in their iPad, and then when it's time for them to edit, it will automatically make that shot go down into 0.3 or 3 seconds or whatever it is, so the kids can scroll through and take that shot exactly how they want. It makes a movie like that. It's super simple. No time is wasted in the classroom. Book trailers are fantastic tools. iMovie. Just iMovie.
iMotion is a stop motion app, so if any of you have used stop motion before, this is a great app. Use it on your iPad, your iPhone.
Y'all saw the Lego
iPod
movie?
Touch.
Was done in stop motion. So this is pretty simple. It's just starting, and you're gonna start, and it's gonna automatically take all those pictures that I want, and done, and stop. And it's going to capture my movie, and it's pretty quick. It's relatively user-friendly, but it's relatively where you don't have to know a whole lot about technology to get that one done. You just press start, you move whatever characters you want to move, and it does it for you. The Lego movie, you actually move the pieces like the Lego movie was done, and you take a picture, you take a person, move it, take a picture, move it, take a picture, take a picture, take a picture, and then all of a sudden he walks across the screen.
Comic Life. My dad absolutely loves this app. He loves to take pictures of me and my sister while we're doing something, cooking, whatever, and then put little caption bubbles of what we're thinking. Usually they're completely wrong, but he thinks he's funny. So you can use it in your classrooms if you have to be like, okay, I'm gonna do something about the water cycle, and you want to put little captions. If I'm a raindrop and I fall on the rocks, and then I'm a sun, I create evaporation. And you can use it like that. You can use it to make little animals what they're thinking. I'm gonna eat that bird or something.
Creative book creator, this is, again, just a way to create books with your kids. You add your title. You can add elements to this, so you can start adding video, and you can make a little bit more complex books. Again, you can export those for your kids to use. We won't do the green screen because let's move on. Okay, word slides. Y'all know everybody? Anybody not seen Puppet Pals? Oh, then you have to see this one. This is an awesome one. This is good for any grade level. We've used this in high school before, and the kids love it. It is a digital storytelling app. You choose the characters you want. You make them move and do, here we go. So let's just record that.
I'm at Q.
And so, yay, so we'll play it. Oh, and you can't hear the sound, but it says, I'm at Q. So you can actually make characters walk in and out of scenes. You can change the scenes and create a whole story with Puppet Pals. Another thing, if you get the educational pack, you can also get pieces of that pack have people that are interviewing, so you can have like an interview with Abraham Lincoln and Oprah Winfrey. They can have them talk together, or your child could put their own face in there and they can do an interview with Abraham Lincoln, however you want to create that one.
Chatter Kid, you take a picture of yourself, you can add a filter, you can export it to your device. I kind of have viewed this as like Instagram that you cannot share with the world unless you post it on social media. Okay, Mom. You can also add audio to it, which is kind of nice. So that's the kid version of Instagram. Oh. You can add audio to it, though, and add filter.
Recording in 3,
Yay.
2.
Okay.
I love Q. I don't want to say it too loud, and so I can make them talk, and then, and that's so cute. I can add a filter on it. I can put, eyeglasses on if I want to have eyeglasses, and then I can send that out, because that's really something you all want to have, right? Yeah, no, okay. Oh, Chatter Kid, yeah, that's the one you don't want. Let's do Teach Monster. How many of you are kindergarten teachers or preschool? Kindergarten or preschool? You're gonna love this app. I found this app. We have no sound, but it's really cute. This little monster gets sent down to this planet, and he's having to learn how to read for the first time. So he goes to the sheep, and the sheep is kind of mentoring him through the reading process. And so he wants you to gather all of the sheep that make the s sound. And so you gather all the sheep, and when you touch the sheep, it will say s or t or whatever the sound is. And you gather all of those little sheep in a corral until you finally know what the sounds that each letter is making. And he learns how to read by corralling sheep. It's a really, really cute little app for teaching reading.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go. So let's see if he's going to go over to the sheep. Teach Monster. I think it's called Teach Monster, but let me go back when we...
Oh no, all the sheep have escaped. Put all the sheep in the pen.
So you have to listen to that little sheep. You have to listen to them to see if...
Put the sheep in this.
Oh, right now you're just putting the sheep in this paddock. Okay, so yay, and then he works through all the letters of the alphabet. It's called Teach Monster. Cute for beginning to know how to read. Adobe Voice, anybody not use Adobe Voice? Adobe Voice is a great digital storytelling tool for your kids. What I like about it is it comes pre-stocked with a whole bunch of images that your kids can use that are animated. So your kids can come in, they can have a story, they can have a script, they can just add these animated features, kind of like a Powtoon. If you've not used Powtoon, that's another great app. Not an app for your computer. It's a computer app, not an iPad app. But it's similar to that. You just kind of create these little stories. You choose your background, and then you can add pieces to your story in. And they get put up into the Adobe Voice repertoire of videos. So go check, when you look at the app, look at the other videos that are done. Kids get really, really creative in digital storytelling. Another app that is quick for digital storytelling. It's not a real-time intensive app.
Type drawing. So we have drawn a picture of a horse. It's kind of upside down right now.
Upside down. I don't want to move it because we're all tethered, and I don't want to make...
It's a horse. It's upside down. It's laying on its back. And you can type in your your words, and it'll type the words into the shape of whatever thing you've drawn.
Whatever you're doing, you can use whatever vocabulary you want to use for that one. Okay, let's move on. Math. That was type drawing. All one word, type drawing. And I'm gonna put all of these, we have to say, is Libby and Amir here? Are Libby and Amir here? Okay, so I have to put a shout out to you, and this is being recorded, by the way. We were at breakfast this morning, and we were getting all ready for our augmented reality session that apparently we're doing tomorrow that we thought we were doing today. And Libby and Amir were sitting at a table next to us, and they were talking about this great 50 apps program that they were gonna go see, and we said, oh, that's great, we're gonna go see it tomorrow. And they said, oh, really? Well, you're in the brochure for today. So thank you, Libby and Amir. Otherwise, you'd be seeing augmented reality, and I'll tell you, it will blow your mind. We're gonna have paramedics at the table, at the doors tomorrow, just to clean up all the mess, because your mind is gonna be blown tomorrow.
Raceway math. This basically teaches multiplication facts. So if you have students that are in 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, they're learning multiplication. It lets you pick your level, so you can choose easier math facts. You can also choose harder ones, and you get to also choose if you want like 1 lap, which is 10 problems, or a full race, which is 64 problems. And it's just a
literally
great way to practice
math race. So 8, enter. And you're just gonna go through and you're gonna race, and then it's gonna show you how fast you raced at the end.
Raceway math.
Raceway math. Raceway math X for multiplication. There's a whole bunch of raceway math, or raceway maths. They do them for, say it again? I didn't hear that. Somebody say something? Okay, I'm just hearing echo. There's a whole bunch of raceway math apps.
Starring the Dust.
Moose Math does some really good math for younger
Welcome
students.
Back. Ready to make some more
Let's make a Pucky pear.
So you're going to be making a smoothie with the moose. So it works from
That
really
looks
simple. So you're
delicious.
just going to be counting at first. And you have an umbrella because kids need to be drinking smoothies with umbrellas.
Yummy!
You know. But it works up through levels. It's actually a really great beginning math. Khan Academy, anybody not been on Khan Academy? Khan Academy is a free program. You can get it through your computer or the app. You can choose your grade level, what topic you want to learn, and it is all free learning. They're all videos, some of them are interactive.
They also have SAT prep, which is super nice.
Mm-hmm. And it's all free, so free is good for teachers.
Dragon Box.
I love this one.
This
Go ahead.
program teaches students how to do algebra in the beginning levels. So at first you're balancing different levels. So you have a dragon on this side and you have a dragon on this side. You need to make the sides equal or get the dragons by themselves. And then before you know it, you're actually balancing math equations, and it puts x's and letters and coefficients into the problem. So by the end, they're actually balancing algebraic equations.
Yeah, as the kids are working through it, you don't know it's algebra until you get about halfway through this app. And all of a sudden it puts exponents in for these little pictures. And kids are like, oh, the sides need to balance. I get it. But it's this app is probably the most expensive app that we're gonna be showing you. This is $6.99. But if you are teaching algebra, it's worth having. Or if you have your own child at home that is struggling with algebra, this is a great app to give to your own child because it's a fantastic app. This one's gonna blow you away. So have anybody seen Photomath? Has anybody seen? Yes! I do not show this to children, I'm just saying. I was going through my apps and my high school daughter, my youngest daughter, saw it and she said, oh, what app is that? I'm like, oh, nothing. She's like, well, what is it? It's like, it's really nothing. So she got my iPad and saw it, and then when she saw what it did, she decided that she's going to charge her friends just for the information on this app. So here you go. So what it does is this.
It's called Photomath.
It's called Photomath. You can take a picture of almost any math problem, and it will not only do it for you, but show you the steps. Yeah, I know, I'm telling you. So the math problem comes out. Can you make that smaller? yeah, it's better for me to zoom in. Just make that, there you go, because it's too pixelated. Okay, you're gonna be blown away. So once it sees the right number,
Sometimes it takes a while.
it's gonna show me literally all the steps that it takes to get to that answer. Crazy, right? I tested this on my daughter's math book. That's why she asked me, because I said, do you have a math book here? She's like, yeah, why? I said, I just want to see it. She's like, why do you want to see my math book? I'm like, just curious. So I was looking through her math book and going, what? Because it shows you the steps. So for all you teachers that say you want to see the steps, don't show this to your kids. Just a word of advice, don't show that to kids. Newsmatic, how many of you do Scholastic News or a Type Time News for the kids? This is a news program similar to Scholastic News, kind of that feeling, you get a little news packet and see the different news. This is called Newsmatic. It comes out, I don't know if it's daily or weekly, but you can choose what news item that you want to see. They're all current. You can watch movies on them, see images, you can do fact checks, little quizzes on them, and then you can go back and look at a different article. So it's a pretty great news program for kids. It's all built for children. Fantastic news program.
And it reads to you.
Yeah, and it can read to you for your kids that are struggling readers. They can actually have the whole thing read to them.
News 360 is more geared towards high school students. It has more adult appropriate information, and so it's basically you get to customize your news feed, and if you're really into Apple, you can customize it so whenever Apple has a new news article that comes out, it'll send it straight to this app so you can see.
So it's basically getting your daily news. I have two atlases to show you. This one is from National Geographic. Sorry, Hall. Wrong company, I know, he's gonna shoot me. But you can focus in on a location, and I can get all the information from that location right on the side, and I can go anywhere in the world and pop up that information. And that's National Geographic's atlas. I'm gonna show you a younger version of an atlas. This is just called World Atlas. So go ahead.
This World Atlas is really neat. I really like it because it not only shows you what's going on in that place, but it shows you the big landmarks.
Yeah.
So
Atala
if you want to
Palace,
search by
Lhasa.
landmark instead of searching by
You can actually
country,
see what it looks like.
it gives kids a really visual
Taj
thing of what
Mahal,
happens in this place.
Agra.
And see what it really looks like. You like that one? Yeah, that's a really great atlas. Trading cards is a fantastic tool if you are doing any social, you can really do this for science too. I've seen it done with science celebrities, but if you want to create a trading card for either a fictional character, if you're doing a book report on Harry Potter, or if you are doing a book report on presidents or something like that, you can create trading cards for each one of these characters, put in all their information, then print them out and actually trade them with each other, or put them on the board, or do whatever you want with those trading cards. How are we doing on time? Good? You getting any good ideas? All right, good. You're gonna like this one, Stick Around. This app is called Stick Around, I think. Is it Stick Around?
Yes.
This app is worth you taking time to look at it yourself. I'll show you one. You can use these yourself, so you can import your own image and make your own labels, but will be like quizzes. So Macy, take one of those labels and move them around a little bit. So you can actually take them, move them, change them around so your kids can see it. Just look at one other one. Just look at another. Don't say that. Just look any other one. So same with all of these. You can take all of these and move them around so you're in the right order. So it's an app worth looking into for both elementary, because you could do it with sounds and simple words, cat, hat, rat. You can do word families, or you can take it up higher and do physics or chemistry or any kind of topic with them. It's a great app to look at. Poplet, the WordMind app. This is just a very, very simple WordMind mind mapping app. You can put photos in it, you can put text, You can change and place markers anywhere you want to put them. It's very simple, so it's great for younger students as well as your older kids to kind of look and see it at a map. They have a free version, which is perfect. Like their free version is just as good as their paid for version. So if you're gonna get it, get the free version on that one.
Strip design allows you to become your own comic strip designer.
What I like about this is you can mask objects. So this is a picture of my mom's dog, Max. And you can take any image and mask around it and remove the outside, and then you have a sticker. So you can use that sticker for anywhere you want to use it. So what I use this for is for students in the classroom. We take pictures of them going like this, or silly things that they're doing. We mask around them and we put them in their digital portfolios for the end of the year. So you can take, have kids point. If they just stand and point like this, and in their digital portfolio, they could be pointing to a spelling list, or they could be pointing to a video that they just made, or something that they just did. But that masking ability is pretty nice in this app. That's Strip Design. We show Ballyboard? Ballyboard is another bulletin board type app, another sort of a mind mapping app where you can take different concepts and kind of use print and pictures together. So you can take your images and your photos and kind of sketch note in between, if you will. FaceTalk. The one that right before this, Ballyboard.
Oops. You go.
BALI board.
So FaceTalk, have any of you used what was it?
Blabberize.
Blabberize. Have any of you used Blabberize? All right, this is kind of an app that does something similar. So FaceTalk, you basically make that little thing
And then
go the
blah,
shape
blah,
of your
blah,
mouth.
you can talk.
So
I don't know why we're using this.
You can do autobiographies with this from the point of view of animals. So you can be
That's
I'm a
really
cow, I eat
attractive, and we're
grass.
going to be off that one. Pages and Keynote both, you all know what those are. I'm going to show you Quizlet. I'm going to show you what I love about this app. So this is a way for either you or your students to develop quizzes. So I was studying for my exam. I became a certified coach this year for StrengthsFinder, and I was looking at my things that I needed to study, and I want to go to Learn, where if I saw that, I actually have to type in the answer. So you do have to know how to spell it correctly. But this is one way you can practice your flashcards. You'd have to good job. Or, this is my favorite. So matching game. You have the word and the definition of the word, or however you want to match, and you have to match them as fast as possible. It times you, it keeps a score, so you can see how fast you're learning all of these flashcards. If you really want to see, wow, I'm so impressed. You need to take your exam. Or you can do just flashcards. So you can have a flashcard where you can flip it over and have a regular flashcard.
I used this app when I was in AP classes in high school because you have, hundreds and hundreds of terms you need to study for the AP exam. And so it's a great way to do that. You can also use it with vocabulary words.
You can download quizzes that are already up there, so teachers have already provided some quizzes. Quizlet. And it's online or on your app. You can use them both ways. This one, where I'm at, ThingLink. How many of you have used ThingLink before? ThingLink. So ThingLink this is one of my favorites. So I sketch out our sermons in church, so you're just gonna have to see one of the sermons in church. But it puts these little dots. You place little dots over whatever image the kids are doing. So it could be artwork that the kids have done, it could be a model of cells that the kids have done, whatever artwork the kids have done, and then you can put links. So you can have websites in there, you can have text, you can show a movie, you can have a photo, you can overlay any kind of information over top of the image that they've already done. What it's really great for, if kids they're doing a report and they have an image that they're drawing for the report, they can overlay on top of that image their bibliography. I got this from this section, I got this from this section, and actually put in the citations right over top of their image, and now they have like an interactive bibliography.
Swipe. This is one of my favorite apps because it turns your typing
I'll open up an app that you
features
can type in.
into a swipe keyboard. So instead of having to press
Anybody seen
every
this
single...
app? Takes a little getting used to, I have to say.
So you open up a document.
She's really fast. So you don't need to put spaces. You really don't even have to know how to spell words correctly. It automatically puts spaces in for you, guesses the next word that you're going to do, and you never have to lift your finger to type.
Yeah, when
So
you
it's
don't have to
fast.
hit the space bar. That's a thing that I learned when I use swipe. You don't have to hit the space bar. If
Yeah.
you lift up your finger and start typing the next word, it will automatically add in that space. Now with names and stuff, you have to sometimes add in, learn this word.
But you're literally just rolling your hand across the screen to spell.
It is much faster than traditional texting, and I was fast.
This is what your kids are doing, so you should probably know how to do all these things because they're going to be doing this anyways. Timer, just to have in your classroom, an extra timer. These are great. There's another app called Board Games that also has timers and dice and a whole bunch of other stuff that you can use in
It
your
has all the
classroom.
little pieces in board games that you
Has
might be missing.
all the pieces that you will lose. So every piece to a board game that you will lose, dice,
Buzzer.
the little tiny pencil, all of those things that you lose are in that app called Board Games. iRecorder, simple voice recorder. There are a lot of complicated voice recorders out there. This one is very simple. Record, play, that's it. Let's go to WordSwag. So WordSwag, I have a teacher that I work with that I'm coaching in New Mexico, and she likes to put quotes up on her wall. And most of the quotes that she puts up on the wall are quotes that she has. So on her board, she has like, never define a word with a word you don't know. Like her own quotes that she puts up in the board. So she said, do you have an app that I can make these quotes and put them up around the board, around the room that will look nice? I said, I do. It's called WordSwag. You can put in whatever, you can put in your message, save it, and then you have all of these different, okay, just quick. You have different ways that it will show the word. So you can just pick different effects on how you want the word to look, and then print it out and done. So now you have your own personalized quotes, or if you want to, have your own little things that you put on Facebook or whatever. Splashtop. I have to say this about Splashtop. Splashtop is a fantastic tool, but I have a brand new computer, and so Steve Rokov from Splashtop was trying in the morning to help me get this one set up, and we didn't get it done fast enough. But I will tell you what Splashtop does. Splashtop gives you the ability to take anything that's on your computer or iPad and throw it out to your students. And it does not matter what device they're on. They can be on a Mac, PC, a phone, it doesn't matter. All of what you're showing them throws onto their information, onto their whatever device they're holding. So if you're showing a presentation, very much like Nearpod, if you're showing a presentation, you can throw it out on their screen and they can take screenshots or they can have that information. But it also does an interactive whiteboard where you can take all of that, anything that you do on an interactive whiteboard, now you can do on your iPad. So instead of buying a really costly Promethean board, you can buy an iPad and Splashtop. I think Splashtop now is $19, or there might be an education price for $5 or something like that. And then that's your whiteboard. You can pass your pad around and have everybody take turns using a whiteboard that way.
Seesaw is an app that students
love
can
this
take
app.
pictures of their work throughout the day, and it sends it to their parents so that they can see what the kids are doing throughout the day.
It's not letting me flip it back the other side. What I like about this app is each child has their own account. So as they're working, they can take a picture of their account. It gets sent to their parents, or you can have it set up that way, or you can keep it as a class, and it will save all their work. So they are basically curating and organizing their work for you for the end of the year. So you have a process from beginning to end of the year. You can watch their progress and send it to the parents. That is
Seesaw.
Seesaw. How much time do we have? Okay.
This is an app that I love to keep myself sane. It's called Heads Up.
Have you ever played this Have you ever played this game? This is an awesome game. We play this when we're in line at Disneyland. People think we're crazy until they watch us playing it, and then we have the whole line playing this game with us.
So have any of you ever played the game Taboo before? Okay, it's kind of like that. So basically, you have your phone. We use it on our phones because it's a little bit simpler. You have it on your phone, and a word pops up, and I am the guesser, and everyone else is the
I hate to do this because I know we're going to mess up our...
Okay. Okay, I'm going to explain to you, so don't look at it.
Oh,
Okay, your daughter's name.
Katie.
Okay, now shorten it to a nickname.
Kate.
Okay,
Kat.
she's
Kate.
no, she's an actress.
Kate Middleton. Kate.
Titanic.
Kate. Titanic. Kate. I'm
Okay,
horrible
go-
at this game.
gone with
Help
the-
me out.
Gone with the
Wind.
But Kate.
I don't know. What was it? Kate what? Winslet. I'm horrible at this
I
game.
usually do Disney ones.
Yeah, I can't do stars. They drive me nuts. Okay, so I'd have to show you this app because this comes with a giveaway. So this is called Crack the Books. Anybody seen this app? This is a brand new one. They are about 99% done with this app. You are getting a preview of this one. This comes with a special giveaway. So I'm going to show you what it does first of all. So if you open up a book, I'm going to look at seahorses. You're going to love this app. This app will give you all information in a book. But what's awesome about it, Reed, is you can level it. So you're giving the exact same content to your kids, but you can have a level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and it fixes all of the text immediately for that kid. So you want to differentiate learning, this app is the one that differentiates on the spot for whatever kid you need it for. It includes, you can have photos, there's video in there, there's a whole bunch, and I'm going to tell you how to get a free book. I'm going to put it up on the board, and you take a picture of this so you know. It is for every participant that goes to this website and sets up an account. Where's my camera? Oh my gosh, I can't even see on here.
The third one.
Okay, for every participant that goes to this site, got that? HTTPS, site.crackthebooks.com, sign up. You're going to have access to a book of your choosing. There's a whole bunch in here, so take a picture of that. Take advantage of it. Can you see it? Am I shaking too much? It's the light here. Let me do it this way. Is that better? You definitely want to take a picture of that.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. So with that app, I have a couple of other things. So I would like to know, because we have so many people here, and I know that we have awesome apps that you all know that I don't know yet. So I would like to hear some of your great apps. Who can give me a great app? Go ahead, shout it out. Come up here, though. Shout it out. Yes. Okay. While he's coming up, give me another app. Confer. Just tell me about it. Keep.
You're going to be our volunteer for the next thing, too.
Working with children in small groups, it lets you...
You all get this? Can you talk into my
so
shirt?
It lets you record information about your kids in an app. It lets you divide it out by math or social studies or whatever. It lets you divide it into next steps. And then what you can do is you can go through and see all the kids who need to work on their middle long vowel sounds, and then you can pull that into a small group and see all the kids that you've worked with that need to work on their middle long vowel sounds.
Awesome. You also, come see me afterwards, get a year of that. You get all of the books from those. Anybody else, another app? Yeah, now. See, now I got volunteers. Go ahead, give me your app. Come on, quick. Come, tell me about it.
It's called
Oh, Socrative. Oh, come tell us about it. I love Socrative.
A Socrative is an app that you can create quizzes and
Exit tickets are
exit tickets.
fantastic
Yeah,
with
it's
Socrative.
It's a great assessment tool.
Okay, take this. You also get a full subscription from Crack the Book. Somebody else. Go ahead. Quick, you got to run up here. Next 3 people in line, you get a free. Oh, you got to be quick.
Run!
You got to run up here. Oh, come to the steps. I only got 5 of those, but I got a whole bunch of things. All right, come on.
Okay, while they're doing that, I'm going to show you the last app. It's called Space Team.
Oh, are you going to play with her?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, is that okay?
We're
Oh, yeah.
So I found this out. One of my teachers for one of my classes was like, hey, we're going to play this game. You guys don't get to know what it is. Download it on all your iPads, on your phones, and open it
It's the
up, and
craziest
you're gonna
game you've
play.
ever seen. It's all about communication. You have to have kids that can really communicate well. And if you have kids that don't communicate well, great app to teach them how to communicate. It makes no sense, though. You'll see.
Hold on one second.
Okay, go ahead and tell me your app.
Okay, this app is called Music Cue. It's developed by Rick Morris. I love Rick Morris. And for teachers, if you have any music that you use in the classroom for cues, I use mine for lining up, get your books, blah, blah, blah. You can upload any music you want to, and then at the, swish of your finger, you can just play it automatically. It stops whenever you tell it to stop. But if you use music in the classroom, which everybody should, it's a fantastic app for musical cues for your
And
kids.
it has the word cue in it. So
Music
you
cue.
get double points.
And Rick Morris, yay.
So here, take this and come see me afterwards because you'll get also a full subscription to Crack the Books.
Thank you.
Okay, 2 more. Let me do these, Macy, and then you can play that crazy game.
Okay, this one is called Weebly.
Oh, love this.
Weebly. It's a website that you can create. It's totally user-friendly, so I built a website for my parents, and my parents can go on there and look at everything that they want to
Super
ask.
easy. Awesome. You also get a free whole subscription to Crack the Books. Okay, last Crack the Books.
It's Bits Board. I use it for my kindergartners and first graders right now, where you can put in the word, and there's 25 different games the kids can play with the words you input. So you can put whatever vocabulary word you want, and the kids can play 25 different various games practicing that vocabulary.
What's the name of it?
Bits Board.
Bits Board. Come see me afterwards.
Okay, you're gonna play with me.
B-I-T. Spell it.
B-I-T. I don't believe there. I think there's an S. There may not be an S.
It is one word.
What? Okay, and then one word board. B-O. Then board. Like the wooden board. Bit board.
Okay. Last one, and then last one.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna stay here. Stay here. Do
If
this
you
last
have
one
Reading
right
A
now.
to Z,
Stay.
I know a lot of
Yeah,
people
I
do.
want you to
Raz
stay.
Kids is the greatest tool that I have found for my first graders. It only costs, it sounds a lot, but for $95 for the year or $99, you can get a discount. The kids have it on Kindle. You can get it on any iPad, computers, anything, and the kids can record books. They will send it to you. You can do assessments, running records, benchmarks, set it up for them, and all the books that are on Reading A to Z load into it.
Oh,
the
nice.
best tool, but the fact that they can record and send it to you, and then you can send back things. They also
Nice.
get they get to build their own robots. They earn stars. I have
Great
never seen
tip.
my kids, even my kids with broken iPads, old families, people who are English learners,
Great
they
tip.
love it.
Awesome. Thank you. Can you take this? Raz Kids.
Like R-A-Z for Reading A to Z, and then a dash and kids. And it's a free app on all their tablets.
All right.
Totally worth. Okay,
So
here, take this.
basically, what we're gonna do is the ship flies itself. Don't worry, we have to
stay
work
right there.
together. My instructions are gonna be on yours, and my instructions are gonna be on.
Can you
or
see
your
this?
instructions are gonna be on mine.
Oh yeah, you have
so,
to see what they're. Okay.
activate the pan bit.
Activate the Hemiprop.
You have that.
I have the Hemiprop?
It's right in the bottom.
Oh, it's on the bottom.
Turn on the Giga Dual.
Giga module. Activate the Metaquark.
Okay, set the nano not to 1.
The Nano Not to 1. And roll the H pocket.
Discuss your options.
Activate Pan Arm.
Discuss your options.
Oh, discuss my options. Oh, discuss. Insert Time Sphere. Oh, no.
We passed level 1.
Hyperspace.
So it goes on and on and on, and
It makes
basically
no sense.
you can play with up to 6 people, and you kind of want to.
Crazy.
I recommend being on Bluetooth, not Wi-Fi, because Bluetooth is more reliable, and you can also play it when there are places with no Wi-Fi. So if you don't have Wi-Fi access, Bluetooth is more reliable. But it's a super fun game, and he wanted to show the heads up real quick.
I don't know.
Yeah, could I tell
Yeah.
So with Heads Up, they recently updated it so you can actually do customizable decks. And what I did is basically we do vocabulary or spelling words, and the kids can go in and they can, is it popped up? Yeah. So you can add as many words as you want. So we just made one right now for spelling words. And so the way we would do it if it's spelling is I'm going to hold it up, and she's just going to read me the word. I have to spell it. So for like the younger grades, it's a great way to see if the kids can actually spell the words. It records a video of them, so you could actually use this as a formative assessment and watch it later on and see how many they got. If you're doing vocabulary, it's great because both kids have to understand the words. So if it's like, you know, a haiku poem, oh, you need to explain exactly the formatting, and both kids have to show that they understand what it means. So we'll play just real quick.
You're spelling like really easy words, right?
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Sat.
S-A-T.
Good
Good
job.
job, Billy. Matt.
M-A-T.
There's 2 T's in Matt, Billy.
So back. I pass, I got it wrong.
That was right.
T-H-A-T. Anyway, and it records the video the whole time, so you can watch it later on.
Yeah. So you can watch her trying to give. That's awesome. Thank you.
So that's where they get you. So you have to pay for each customizable deck, and it's $1 per deck, which, bummer. But you can edit them as much as you want.
But think about going to the teacher store. We spend a lot of money in the teacher store for stuff that we'll only use one time. When you put your money into technology, it makes a big difference. 2, also, if you've taken pictures, please, please, please post them to @RockOurWorld so we can see them. And we have a couple more apps to let you in on, so come on up. How much time do I have? Like how much? Give me minutes. 9. Oh, sweet. Come out here so we can see.
Sorry, I don't have any like show me, show you kind of stuff. But anyways, the Aurasma app, it's kind of like an augmented reality app.
Aurasma?
I don't know if you've ever tried it before.
You will see that tomorrow for
Sweet.
AR.
Little preview, download it tonight and take a look. A lot of my teachers use it for interactive word walls. A lot of them use it for open house. The kids draw a picture, the teacher videos them, telling them their goals, what they really like about school, what they want to improve on. The parents come in at open house, they grab the iPad app, they scan over the kid's picture, the kid's video pops up, and they're talking to their parents at open house. So they can do it to back to school night, parent
well
conferences.
worth it. That app is fantastic.
You can tag multiple images on like a poster. If you're doing like math review or something like that, you can video the kids doing the problem, video it when they're done. You just tag those 3 problems. Later on in the day, if they don't know what to do, they can put their headphones in, they can scan that problem, and they get the little tutorial back.
Yep, take one. Aurasma, A-U-R, Aurasma.
A-U-R-A-S-M-A.
A-S-A-M-A.
My new favorite is Plickers. You create quizzes online, but then I can stand in a classroom and go like this with my iPad. My kids don't have to log in because they have little like QR cards.
The coolest app.
Very quick, very easy.
Plickers, P-L-I-C-K-E-R-S. Awesome app. It's worth taking a look at. Watch the videos online. It's a great app to show.
You guys had it on their Class Dojo. Anybody?
Yep, I went right by it.
Would you like to see it?
It's an online behavior system where parents get weekly emails, the kids have an avatar, and they get points for positive and negative behaviors. Report card time, it gives you a what's that called? A circle percentage graph, and it tells you how many positive behaviors, things like that. It's great.
Great. Thank you for, I skip it. Take a stylus. Class Dojo, D-O-J-O.
Okay, mine is called My Script Calculator. So just like it sounds, My Script Calculator.
Another one you do not want to show to kids.
No, I think you do.
You do?
I do, because it does allow them to do the calculation, and it actually calculates an equation for you. I think this is a great tool for teachers to use in their classroom to show students how calculations can get done. And then that opportunity to pass your iPad around in the classroom if you're projecting it so other students can do work too.
We're showing it while you're talking.
And there's another one related to that, or similar, it's called Photomath, P-H-O-T-O-M-A-T-H. That one allows, it could be iPad or iPhone, you can place it right over a math problem in a book and it will calculate the answer for you. So all you have to do is take your iPad, put it right over the equation, and it will do it, and it will do the steps for you.
Sorry.
So if you're interested in that one, it's called Photomath. That one's free as well.
All right, thank you. Take a stylus. I got a whole bunch of them. I did not show Morpho. Oh, shoot, gone.
It's called Morpho, M-O-R-F-O, and it's kind of like Chatterpix, so it's a little more advanced.
Here, put it down here, and I'll just show a picture of it. I don't think I have that one on my.
And it's pretty fun. Oh, it's my dog.
That's scary. Yikes.
So it's much more lifelike because the eyes move, and you can change emotions on them and record. So.
Oh, I'll give you a manly one.
A manly one?
Thank you.
I don't think he wants a pink sparkly stylus.
Okay, and last one. Come on up. Okay, come on. Oh. Show me. How did I miss
You
this
record
one?
what you do. You can change the colors. It's good for math steps to like show the
It takes a video of all your instructions. So as you're writing your instruction, it records it all. So I know that you never have to repeat yourself in your class twice when you have students. But for those of you that have to repeat yourself twice, this is a great app because you just do it the first time you're giving your lesson, and it records it, and the next time Junior wants to see it, you say,
or if they're absent,
or if they're absent,
at home and they
watch
can
the video.
Show me.
Show me.
S-H-O-W-M-E.
Okay, one more. Come on. Come on.
One more. Have you guys seen, it's called Kohler Mix?
Oh, you're going to see it tomorrow.
Oh, it's really good.
Yo, yeah.
Okay, so you're going to do it
Go
tomorrow?
ahead, share it.
Well, it's a way that you can have pictures that kids can color the picture. You get then you go over the image, and then it turns into a 3D animation thing, and they just trip out over it.
Tomorrow.
It's really cool. C-O-L-A-R-M-I-X.
C-O-L-A-R. So like color, but A-R. Color. Kohler Mix. Done by a teacher in New Zealand, I think, did it.
The app I wanted to show you is called Futaba, and it's good for those of us who don't have one-to-one. It's a game creator that you can use up to 4 players. So if you have a 1-to-4 ratio, it works out.
Here, I'll put my
it's a
camera
paid
underneath
app, but let's see. Let's see. Futaba.
Futaba. So 4 people can play a game at the same time.
So you could have up to 2 players or up to 4 players. So 4 people can be using the app at once, and you tap the start, and you can create your own game. So you could put I'm not even sure which one this one is. Oh, okay. I did this so the kids could learn each other's names in the beginning of school. So I took a picture of the student, and then they have to select which name matches the kid. You can put up
that's a
math
cute
problems
way to
or
do that.
vocabulary words or whatever. So it's called Futaba.
That's so cute. Futaba. That's a F-U-T.
You guys know how to spell Futaba?
F-U-T-A-B-A.
F-U-T-A-B-A.
Futaba. Just like it sounds. All right. One more. Here we go. And I have a whole bunch of styluses. Well, whatever these are, you can take them at the end. So go ahead. Last one.
Sorry. So one more twist on Class Dojo for you guys who use it. I don't use it for behavior, but if you've used it before, you know you can customize the behaviors. So instead of behaviors, I put in like language arts skills that I want to formatively assess the kids on. So if we are going through a certain activity, I could randomly call on a kid. And so it would show me the different skills that I'm maybe going to be assessing them on. So if they give me, let's say we're correcting something, and she says, oh, we need to capitalize the beginning of a sentence. Oh, that's not on here. Here we go. How about quotation marks? Need to go around what the person said. Oh, that's great. I could give her points for quotations. And then that logs it and it saves it for
oh my
her
gosh.
scores. So then you could see later on.
Jennifer Aniston's in your class?
We're super popular.
Wow. That is an amazing class of kids.
And then, I don't know if we can pull up the the pie chart, but anyway, you could see the actual skills that your kids have been demonstrating. So, kind of a cool little formative assessment tool.
Thank you so much. Did you learn something new? Did you get some good ones? Tomorrow we're doing augmented reality. I'm serious, your mind is going to be blown. If you have not seen what augmented reality is doing recently, come tomorrow, you'll see that one, and we have GarageBand on Saturday. I still have a whole bunch of styluses. These are kind of cool because they stick in your phone or your iPad, and they don't go anywhere. So come grab them. I'll just put them on the front.
Follow us on Twitter, Rock Our World and Macy Ann McGuire.
Yep. We will see you. Thank you so much.